Okay, trying this out. Wait, duplicate. Okay. Um, Let me look at some things. So I'm trying to do a little bit of a setup of the game. I could have done this off stream, I guess, but didn't have time this morning, unfortunately. Got caught up. So I'm going to jump into a quick custom lobby and then, or just whatever. And then I'm going to set up where the camera is and all that kind of stuff. I'll also put like a current elo.
I thought you'd never pick me.
Like this instead. Win loss. What were we? 3-2? Maybe? 3-2 from last time? Okay.
Where are we going?
So, oh, I don't need this. Let me see this. Let me move some stuff around then. Video capture device that can go over here in the corner instead. The whole scan logo. I'll get rid of that one actually and use a white one instead.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Then we'll be ready to go soon. I'm hoping also gives people a chance to like filter. What am I looking for? Boom. Oh, flipped it around.
Minions have spawned.
In game more, then I think that's better.
Come play with me.
And then I need to change where the current win-loss thing is. Okay, we'll get there. We'll get there. Don't worry. Let me know as well in the chat if you have any suggestions of things we should do, like stuff to try. We talked last time about having some things that are that's about right. Yeah, goes a little bit. Needs to go a little bit higher.
Let's find some friends.
Okay, wait. Actually, let me change this. I'm going to change this like this. So I'm going to say rank. What was it? Gold 1. I had to see. Win loss 3-2. Okay, boom. Because people were asking a bunch last time, so this way they just don't have to ask. Boom. Okay, all good. So as before, we're going to queue mid jungle. I think probably in that order, but I might play something other than Nautilus in mid. What I'm going to do is, as we go through, I'm going to be talking through everything. How do I find it? Ranked. Wait, this is flex, solo. But how do I see how many losses I have? Without going to match history, because Does anyone know? How do you see losses? Surely it's possible. Oh, got. Hey, Nico, by the way. Oh, that'd be very cool. Pure League of Legends match history. Yeah, that'd be very cool. I also need to probably work out, like, do you think having something on Spotify going is good? like music when we're in queue and stuff like that, because then I need to work out. I know you can have different things on the stream than you can have on the VODs. I can play anything, I think, on the stream, and it's okay. But on the VOD, it needs to be something that's like copyright free. So I need to make sure that when the VOD is happening, it's not recording the Spotify, which I can now do because they're both in separate things. Is it useful? Or, I mean, during the game, like I want to talk a lot and I want to get used to talking a lot. So, yeah, we'll see. So I might do something a bit more scaling and a bit more try hard, I guess. Something that can actually carry in the later stages of the game. I don't really have anything that I know I want to play. So normally if you have a champ that you know, I would always suggest to people find that. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Good. So yeah, because if you knew you were climbing and you knew you wanted to play a certain champion. Yeah, exactly. If you knew you wanted to play a certain champ, then you can ban the worst matchup for that champ. But for me, whenever I'm talking with people about how to climb solo queue, and climbing is the really, really important part. Hey, is this Galio top? I kind of want to try Kale, mostly because I saw that there's a really cool Kale skin. Let me see if jungle doesn't mind swapping. If not, I just assume it's top and I pick... Yeah, there you go. I assume it's mid and I pick Kale. What I would suggest to people always is you either have like a small pool that you're really good at. Oh, read him over. Either you have a small pool that you're really good at, or you have a wide pool and you want to pick for like the comp and stuff like that. So you either have like deep mastery on certain champs, in which case for sure you should know going into the draft what you're mostly going to play, what are you going to blind, and what would you not take it as a counter against. And then if you want to have like a wide pool, then you can play a little bit more, a few more different things. So they're ranged and they're squishy. So I would have gone with something like Kale, but also just like any other role mage will be good, or even like Ari, for example, although I guess the matchup is probably terrible. I might go Kale anyway. I can spell. Yeah, so maybe this is a terrible idea, but we're going to see. Also, you should, before going into games, look at what's actually good. Because I don't know. Okay, Ari would have been much better then. Ari would have been a much better choice. Because I wanted to go Ari, and then I was suddenly thinking maybe actually the matchup is bad in solo queue. It's obviously going to matter a lot more. Although obviously someone like Ari you can always get through. But as soon as they have a bunch of squishies, the downside of Kale here is that, okay, so it might be Galio support and Talon mid. Hard to tell because neither of them banned like a mid lane champ. The downside of someone like Kale for me, by no means an expert, in a matchup like this is that, or a team like this, is that they have a bunch of squishy people who are going to do a huge amount of damage, but they're like ranged. So I can't really jump on them and one-shot them or anything like that. But still, we'll see. We're just going to try and farm up. This time, it's the opposite of Nautilus. Like, I don't want to push and move. I want to just chill in mid lane and farm. We'll find out who we're against. Exhaust might be good if we're against Talon, but the other thing I might do is just take some armor early. Maybe even armor boots, for example. We'll see. Yeah, so it is Talon mid. And he's got Ignite. So he's going to perma roam, and there's nothing really I can do to stop him. Longer trades are good for me. Shorter trades are good for him. Pre-6, I'm really, really vulnerable anyway. I have to watch out for dying pre-6. But even if I do die, like I think it's not world's biggest disaster. I think you could actually make a decent case for going any of the other starting items as well. Let me know if everything's in roughly the right place. I'm trying to see, but it's hard to see while I'm... I like to have it full screen, so there you go. That looks okay, right? It looks all right. I want to make sure my camera has the lights, but also it's not like loads of space on either side of me. So I'm going to minimize it again so that I don't get distracted. So yeah, we're just chilling. In terms of the wave, if he pushes it, I can never stop him because even if he pushes, he's just going to be able to like move out of the way. Like he'll win 1v1, he'll move to a side, and if I follow him and he just waits in the bush, like I'm dead. So pre-6 especially, like he can just perm move. Hey Jace. Yeah, so it's just going to be really, really chill. I'm probably not even going to walk up and hit the wave. I'm just going to wait and see what he does. If I don't trade with him, there's some people, right, who he should be trading early on. But if I don't trade with him, maybe he won't. I'm going to try and bait him to use his W on me so that it pushes the wave. But other than that, I'm just going to last it with E, and I'm going to stack up all my resentment so that when I... Okay, there you go. So that when I get higher level, I can just kill him over and over. Okay, so I'm even going to... trying to get out of the back... Oh, shit. That's terrible. Trying to get out of the back half of the W, obviously. And if it can push, then it sure. Turn the music on as well. We can get really zen. Just trying to last it. Like, if it hits him as well, that's good. He's going to just... probably based on the fact that he's... same elo as me. As in, not good at the game. He's going to let me do stuff like that. Like, I walk up just a little bit so those don't jump into the tower. Means I should be able to get a few more of them. And I will have my heal and stuff later as well. I just need to make sure that he doesn't get to 3 stacks on me. Because he can just like you ignite me. Yeah. So this is the problem of picking Kale, because I don't really know if there's stuff I can do around that. I'm going to buy boots so I can just keep stay away from him. Teleport. He didn't flash, I don't think, but I'm not going to correct that person. Okay, now this is a potentially very dangerous situation. Actually, no, it's fine. He did flash. Okay, good. Thought he just eat over the wall. Or did he flash to the wall and then eat it? I'm still just chilling. I kind of thought to get through this lane without dying is be a bit of a miracle. And exhaust wouldn't have actually saved me there even, so nothing really I can do. I have to try and get as much CS as possible. I guess I should have predicted the Galio could be used as support. Because it seemed like a little bit of a bad thing to just blind in top lane too, so... So now it's going to be already a big uphill struggle for me to like win this game, obviously. So the thing that I'm thinking is it's all going to be about finding times. Well, firstly, also missing those minions is kind of crucial. And that one as well. I keep doing that. My attack move keeps... I don't know if I've set it up wrong or somehow accidentally changed it. But my attack move keeps making me hit the wrong thing. I can do some ADC games if you want. We'll see. I'm hoping from all the arena over the years, I don't just have like terrible mechanics. My point is that like when you see people doing this, a lot of times it's someone who's like a challenger player doing this, and yeah, they might not be relying on their mechanics, but they're always there as well. Whereas me, like I'm not that. So. Oh, sorry. When I'm streaming myself, I can just... That's the other reason why I thought Kale was actually a decent pick here, is because like if I just speed Mundo, that's quite nice. So if he resets, I'm going to reset as well. If he doesn't, I'm going to stay. I'm going to pot up because I'm still feeling a little bit vulnerable about this. But if I can get like an Q auto E situation. This is also, I think, what people. He's 6, so I don't know if he's also just going to one-shot me. Okay, so maybe it was fine for him to say that. I think I could have played that much better, and I think he could have been really punished for staying. Especially when I get 6, I should be able to be quick enough. Okay, he's just going to kill me anyway. But that, I think, is worth it, probably. Maybe not, because the minions crash into the tower. So I should have just played slower and got 6 first, or played more aggressive beforehand. I'm also going to go for these. Because any armor against lethality is really, really strong. He's got the early lethality. But now I can actually start playing the game because I'm ranged. So obviously, been horrible so far. But I think as well, he doesn't have Ignite. I mean, sorry, he doesn't have ult. So I can be a bit more aggressive in this window until his ult and stuff is back up. I'm actually going to start looking for things now. Especially when, so his W's down, so I'm just going to walk up to him. Yeah, I still lose the trade though. Pretty heavily, in fact. And his W comes back much quicker. Okay. Big. So, don't think I played any of that well. Good enough. Yeah, I think I should have just played more aggressively when he was low, and then less aggressively when he got 6. Because if I get 6 as he jumps in, if I can kill him there for free, then that's like actually massive for the full lane. I'm not going to go and help because I can't really help. I'm really low, so they have to just hopefully they get out. It'll be a bit of a test of my team's mental because I'm going to be giga useless for a while. And I think I'm going to go Nashes and then full AP. I'm not sure. He shouldn't be diveable on that wave, but maybe he is. Who knows? But I can't help anyway, so I just have to shove. Maybe he is. Okay. Okay, I didn't realize he was going so badly. I really want to get this wave in, even though I know I should kind of help, but also I think this help is bad because Talon is going to be there. So I could have roamed up there. I'm not sure if that was best, but I think we don't have any CC to kill the Graves, and also Talon is still really fast, right? He's jumped over some of the walls. Jesus Christ. That would have been a swift death. Now I'm going to go up because there's no minions. We got his flash. I was thinking about flashing there, but I don't want to trade flashes with him. I can walk the aggressive way because he also just took 2 tower shots. Definitely can't kill Talon with Janna Kayle. Probably shouldn't have put that pink so aggressively. Don't really know the cooldown on Talon's ult, but I feel like if he's using it like that, that's probably because it's not all that long. I still have a window, obviously, where I can be more aggressive. Farming is not going well. That's the bigger problem. You know, if I'd have died more but been farming better, that would have actually been a better situation, I think, in general. Always winnable in solo queue. Also, don't think I can push this wave. I'm starting it. This should be a back timer instead, actually, for me. We'll see. Once I've started, it's better to do something. I have my ult if he runs at me, as long as I don't oom myself on the wave. Because here, he's still actually going to... So he gets the push, and then he's actually going to be able to move. Whereas if I just based when he based as well, it's a little bit worse because I couldn't buy my item. Actually, I could have, maybe. No, I couldn't. But actually, it's maybe worth it. I agreed for my item. I just get some pots. Pots obviously not super efficient at this stage of the game, but I want to just make sure if I'm below... Ooh, sorry. I'm going to leave those minions because I'm going to run over here. Oh my god, I missed. He's standing right in front of me. I fucking missed that Q. So they're big flash as well. There's only 3 minions, so it is worth, or 2 minions. That's only what is worth moving. Tried to reach for the plate. Yeah, it's absolutely do as I say, not what I do. No, I think the thing that's useful is, like I said, so when you see people doing these like climbs where they have like a fresh account and they're a challenger player, firstly, they have a fully fresh account, so they get better like placements and stuff. And secondly, like even if they don't use their mechanics that much, they're still... I mean, actually, maybe I am just a god, so... Well, I duked one of his W's, so that's why I extended the trade more. So when he's Wing the wave, like that's where I want to just hit him with something. I really don't like... I really don't like that. Like, so I lose the wave to play a fight that we don't... is not very good for us. But I think if I don't go and Mundo dies, then he has a chance of like tilting. And that's worse. So if Janna gets out, it's okay, right? I got a kill. I'm me, so I like getting the kills. And they roamed up from bot and they lost stuff in bot, so maybe it's okay. I'm going to buy a cheeky seal because we're falling behind, so I want to get like some... If I can get some stacking items, it's good. I'm going to TP back to mid, actually. I don't think they can kill me. And if we get some wave spot as well. Don't really want to needlessly trade share XP, but it's okay. The main thing about ults, I think, that actually helps in practice is not knowing the numbers, it's knowing compared to yours. Okay, so now we've caught back up in CS. Once I hit 11, I can start farming camps as well. But now I will actually start to shove. Again, once I hit 11. But then I will start to shove. I still won't follow him roaming in the jungle. But like now, for example, I'm just going to go and try and take this. I think that might take too long when I'm not 6. We'll find out. It's like 6, 11. Okay. Or he knows, in which case I just ult the ult. Okay, so because he had that warded, I guess, or he just knew, that's really ended up in a bad situation. So I shouldn't do that before 11. Okay, so next time if I was to play KO, I'm not doing that for level 11. And I have my item soon as well. Now I have my 11. So if I can push and base, it's really good, but I'm still vulnerable, obviously, to him all-inning me. I don't think he ignited there. That's big. I can base. Getting big. Don't give up, team. But we're nowhere near like far enough behind that the game is lost, right? Lucky at least. Now I can put this down, defends this pink a bit easier. Got red buff is really good for me. Anytime the camps are up on either side, I want to roam to it. Probably I could ping that more. That was one of those cases where I feel like it was super obvious, but get in a fight and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna okay. I'm gonna try and run. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the wolves. Talons are very low at least, which is good. Okay, so now when we're starting to FF the mentality, that's where it's going to be a bigger problem. A little bit, I'm very scared of walking into this bush, and they know, but we can run down here. Run some people down. Yeah, that I'm always curious about. Like, I could heal the Janna really early, and it's not very useful, but I definitely get the assist. Or I can wait and heal someone who's more useful. Got shut down. The other shutdown. Like, I was thinking, or I can wait and heal someone who's more useful, and like maybe save the trundle but miss out on the assist. Hey, thanks for the follow. I'm gonna be just super greedy this whole game now. If Xayah wants mid, that's fine. Mundo dead. So because they're all... they have a couple of close range people as well, actually. Shadowflame, I'm not sure. Shadowflame, Lichbane, Rabadons, I want all three. Not sure what order I should get them. I'm going to go Shadowflame, then I'm going to go probably Lichbane and Rabadons, but I'm not sure. See how the game is going. 35 on my ult, so... Now I'm going to go to the side. I'm going to just take Gromp while I have stuff to take. I mean... You want mid, you take mid now. Like, they should not play this because I need to defend bot. Okay, but that's fine. No way to know. It's a fight that we forced. So... I might try and fight this. Okay, I've messed up that for sure. Thought I had my red buff still. Okay, I thought I had my red buff still. I don't think I needed to ult, but I did anyway. Yeah, so that one I'm actually genuinely not sure about in Soloq, right? So like I know that Talon's going to roam, and I know that they're going to overextend and die. But for me, I think I have to just still play... Still play in the same way. The Talon was dead. We have to, if we take this, we have to take it quick. I'm going to save my W to speed him up. I'm going to kite back. We should try and leave, honestly. I mean, we could have left, or we could have left one person, or we could have just all died. These are all options that were available. They don't have a wave here though, so I might just base. If he tries to stop me, I can like run him down, but... Okay, so I'm gonna go Rabbit in second. Both of what, Emmanuel? Mechanics and game knowledge. I do think that you need a certain level of mechanics, obviously. But after that, it's a lot of game knowledge. The other thing that I was talking about the other day, which I think is useful, and obviously like I will take maximum advantage of, is wherever possible to like front load the thinking. And so like, okay, before I go into a fight, I want to know how I should play the fight. Then it looks like your mechanics are better because you're doing the things like instantly. So we were talking, I mean, it's really obvious on people like Mel or on Neferi. And the biggest thing that I see on people who are like not used to it, I'm actually, when I'm talking, I'm trying to find it hard to pay attention to where everyone is. So I'm very much in danger of being caught now because I lost track of their entire team. Okay, great. So. I think we actually would kill them. I'm really, really strong, obviously. But I'm okay to just chill and then get 16. Yeah, so like front-loading your thinking. So it was Neferi. Mel is the same. People have like one crucial ability to dodge or if I know what I'm going to dodge before I go into a fight, my mechanics will look much better. Just by... thinking beforehand. So, for example, I was playing in the Diana matchup, I think. That was... See, that is some awful mechanics. Didn't realize quite how much damage that would do. I could have just ulted at any stage. But it did 400 damage to me in one tick. So that's a key situation. Like, we should kill them both there if I play that properly. Yeah. So those kind of key moments, like if you're doing the other stuff right, it does sometimes. It's just going to come mechanics funny. Yeah, well, it was Neferi versus Diana matchup. And I was saying, look, I don't have the mechanics to block the initial Diana ult when I'm 1v1ing. And that would be the best thing to do, probably. But what I can do is just wait until it explodes and then block the explosion, because it's literally like it says it's going to do it. Okay, this can be really good. Almost 16, and also... so I'm just going to run to... She's running to top, so I'm running to bot. Please let me split. The person without TP ran to top lane, but that's because they're tilted and they're not thinking. I can get 6 off this. Yeah, the Trundle was last pick as well. After there's already a KO for split pushing. You already have a no CC jungler, so the Trundle pick is just absolute garbage. It's also really bad in them. I don't think it's good in the matchup. Okay, so 400 gold for Rabadons, and I'll be 16 as well. They'll get the second... second dragon, but it's fine. We should just let them. I'm not going to come... I don't know why they're running really far forward on mid lane. I'm going to take Scuttle. This might start to get too much. Now I need the enemy to fuck up and like walk into me or something. I'm not sure if that was actually worth it to flash there. Probably is, because I just killed him. I mean, I'm going to sweep this way in case they see me in the bush. See, now if I had flash, it would be a much better situation. It's going to be too hard to be coordinated, I think, here for us. So I'm going to run around this way instead. Why? Okay. Now I think I've seen the problem. Maybe they are all on. I literally just shift W twice and then I was like, it's not working. And then I tried to shift alt as well. So what I wanted to do there is just heal myself, firstly, which I don't know why it wasn't working. And that also confused me a bit. And then as I run forward, if he dashes forward, I just ult. And then I would just kill him and also walk away. So him dashing forward there was just based on me not being able to click one button in like a whole second, which I couldn't do. So I guess it was worth it. But I'm still really, really strong now. So we still have a chance in the game. We always have a chance in the game with a pick like this. Mm-hmm. We're going to start to lose control of our jungle without having mid push because they've got... I mean, I saved my ult, so now I can go and check the jungle after I do this. I think I'm going to go Ryle's next. I was literally thinking the exact same thing. I mean, like, I can't get to that fight. I could TP to it, I guess. Okay, fuck it. Okay, this is a terrible TP. So that is always the worst thing to do in terms of way to think about it. But I can just ult myself. Yeah. So what I should, that's exactly what I was saying. So what I didn't do there was front load the thinking and think like, what should I do if they fight? Because I could have TP'd instantly. And I should have done, because if we go 3 for 3 like we did there, but we got 3 Baron buffs off, and also we just waste a bunch of time where they have Baron and they're not pushing because they're all dead. This is all really good stuff for us. I'm going to try and take this. Okay, so without my ult, I can't kill him, even if I duke his ult. He's got 41 stacks of hubris. I change it to shift because I use it a lot. But I don't know why it didn't work there. Okay, so there's another, like, even if we lose this game, right, there's been a... Okay, the lane phase was obviously not that good as well. But there's still been like 3 or 4 crucial moments like here and when I died here, that if I change it, we have a much better chance of winning. Because it does so quickly become about like momentum, because it's basically like fragile team mental. So yeah, I can go top and I think I'm fine into Rumble and neither of us TP. No one has TP, so I think I kill him. Okay, I won't. I'm going to go through mid, and if he comes to that side, I'll go. The fact that I can speed up Sire is just like Giga tilted, which is obviously our biggest problem. If I can get to her and heal her. No. Okay, so 3 of us are dead. I think we just let them have this again. I'm going to go somewhere else and do something else while we're letting them. But otherwise, there's just no point. Like, we can't get anything. We try and make a play on this. So now I'm going to reset and have my Ryleys. Probably should have reset earlier, actually. I thought the dragon was gone. But actually, if I'd have reset earlier, maybe we could fight for it. You can chase him down here. Okay, she didn't. I didn't get hit by that surely, as I don't think. Maybe I did, and it just was less of a speed up than I thought. I go this way in case Talon comes down. We can't fight for that dragon, so we should just make another play. But the problem is that because we're making plays not on the wave, that's the real issue. Okay, I shouldn't have done this, so this is really bad. Yeah, I should have just let him die. Okay. I was trying to go in to try and save him, but actually that was just the worst decision ever. That might be the game. And I think it's helpful to look at situations like this and be like, okay, look, I could have won this game. If I play this better, we win. That's okay, you know. I've got decent CS. I put myself in a good spot in the game no matter what. So that part was good. A bunch of mechanical stuff I got wrong. And a bunch of other stuff that, like, decision making was bad. As I have the same kill participation as I am, but that's okay. Don't let the truth get in the way of a good cry. I think it's always a good thing to bear in mind. Okay. Still though, it's fun. I think blinding Kale is tough. So, another loss then. Back to 3-3. Also did the most damage on the team, but don't worry about it. Stay AFK. So, I think probably should have just taken Ari or something, obviously. I don't know if you always never know in those situations, right? Like, is it just happens to be the matchup, or is this person going to take Talon anyway? I have 2 Nord shirts. I cycle through them. Luckily, they wash quickly. Like, they dry quickly. They're like sport shirts. I prefer the fit of this one, which is actually the old one. Old Nord shirt. Okay. So definitely, okay, the pick was a bit strange. Probably not the best. The early lane wasn't super good either. The winning shirt and the losing one. I can't remember what I wore against Lost Returns though. I could go back on the stream and find out. But that game was 100% winnable. I think there's the thing where Graves jumps out at me, I can just kill him if I just press a button. Then I think actually that also helps turn things around. I could be much quicker TPing down to bot lane to help. And there's a couple of times where like mechanics are bad, and then also I just let Trundle die. I don't know, like I killed the whole wave and he just walked into the lane anyway. So we had no reason to go to the lane in the first place. I walked way too close as well. I was thinking like if I can get a couple of hits on Ashe, then I just one-shot her. But I think it wasn't the best idea. Just back off, and then when I have Pen as well, like we just hit frontline. If we're ever grouped, it's always going to be good as well. That's the other advantage of, or disadvantage of AD carry, and the advantage of stuff like Ari or Talon or LeBlanc or whatever, is that people just never group in this elo. That's why AD carry can be a bit frustrating. It's like if we have a team fight, we'll win. We're just not going to have a team fight. Well, one of the many reasons why AD carry can be a bit frustrating, I should say. Okay. We shall see. One more mid game, and then I'll go for some jungle games. But I can do can do some. I can do some jungle or even AD carry actually. Just gonna ban Eve. So I don't know what I'm gonna play. I'm thinking about Ari still. Thinking about Galio myself if the matchup's good. What I'd like to do is just pick last, like in that Trundle situation, and just take not Trundle, you know? Basically. I also don't mind doing some like slightly weird stuff. I'm hoping that someone will switch with me. The other advantage of taking weird stuff is they don't know where it's going. So what do I take if it's just me? I just go for Victor, I guess. Okay, so hope we have a mega pick in jungle. Make it worth it. Okay, might take cleanse against this. Okay, I still might take cleanse. Well, I want counter pick for me. I don't want counter pick for them. What I really would like to do in every game is pick last, and I can take stuff that just like defeats their whole comp. Like the classic one, obviously in solo queue, is like if they take 2 more non-engaged champs, I just take Xerath, and then they lose. If we get to out of lane phase. But if we're going to take Kha'Zix in the jungle anyway, I would prefer that to be taken. So it's basically counter pick for me and for their comp is what I want. That's why I want to do it later. For myself. Okay. The question is, yeah, for the second time, I'm trying to see what happens if I actually try and climb in solo queue. And I talk a lot about what I'm thinking and what I'm trying to do. Because I think my mechanics are like average. But hopefully I can at least, so I can explain what I want to do and hopefully it's useful is what I'm trying to say. Once I get a bit more used to it as well. For now, I'm still finding it hard. Like when I was talking to you guys, it's very hard to think about the rest of the game. So in this lane phase, wrong rune. So that's another thing. So we're going to go for poke. Level 1. I can maybe take Q and do long trades actually level 1. Just trade really, really aggressively. I go the like tanky build because they've got so many ways to get on me. Yeah, exactly. Like the only reason I was thinking I wouldn't is because I didn't take Airy. If I take Airy, I would just run it. But I've taken first strike because I think I selected it and I kept explaining stuff and didn't talk. So the idea is to just walk up level 1. Obviously, if I can still juke her Q or if she starts W, it doesn't matter. I just walk. If I'm getting the hits first, it's obviously good for proccing the beginning of the first strike. Other than that, I'm sort of chilling. Not quite as hard chilling as Tail. But I still want to just chill. And then later on I can kill them. I go Roa for sure. And then I'm not sure. Second game of the day.
Minions have spawned.
My whole solo queue score is that way. On the edge. So 3-3, I think. Okay. So the downside of why did I thought my Q didn't even go? The downside of playing super aggro level 1 is that's where you're making the lane like quite a lot about like your mechanics and stuff, which I probably still don't want to do even though we're just in gold. Oh, thought those things hit it, but okay, so she still doesn't have charm, so I don't need to think about like baiting that or anything like this. But there, letting her proc that electrocute was really bad, but that's something that I'm not good enough to think through in the moment. So that's what I mean. The more you play on the edge in the early stages of the game, or well, any stage of the game, but especially the early stage of the game, the more like other stuff, like those kind of things, do factor in a lot, obviously. So if I can get the last hit and hit her, that's always nice. She's starting to get low. She has a pot though. I don't know why she's not using it. Now I'm going to try and just play mostly with the range. She has charm as well, so if she ever cues the wave or something like that, then I'm gonna I tried to be greedy and get all 3 with the ability and then auto, but I missed the cannon, the most important one. So while she has the level up, I don't want to fight. Ideally, I want to hold this wave though. He can move, I can't, so I'm
An enemy has been slain.
okay. So they were able to get kill, which is good. I get able to get a good positioning on my W, so she can't really walk out of it. She hit a nice charm to make sure that I didn't. Well, I actually wouldn't have been able to trade any more back. But now, while she's low, this is the same mistake that the Talon did. That I couldn't punish him for it, and also I'm not going to punish the Ari because I'm bad. Again, I can't talk, and mechanics that I have when I talk, they go. Is that people just never base at the times where they should. So I think this ends up being far worse than if she'd have just gone back to base before. I missed. I tried to get that one with my Q. She has TP though. She has TP advantage as well, so it's not going to be that bad. But I think you could just base and then I'd be in a quite a difficult spot. In fact, probably could go Catalyst, but like try and not. I can't buy it obviously, but I can't. Yeah, exactly. Well, I've got 14 gold though, which I wouldn't have for Mary. So 35 gold. Sorry, excuse me. So she gets a window to move because of her TP. Okay, so that's, I think, probably warded. Anytime that she uses ability on the wave, I want to be stepping up and looking for stuff. I need my upgrade, and I can start to stop the fight for the push. I do this to check because she went that way. Okay. Not sure if that was a good idea to ult that, but I'm just doing it to push as quickly as I can. And I fucking missed the cannon again. So I want to punish her as much as possible for that. The thing is, obviously, like, she should be punished. I'm hovering towards the side that we're on. She should be punished whether she gets that kill or not. First strike money. So she should really there's no mana. So whether she gets the kill or not, she should be punished there. And then I'm going to pull this to the side, and then I think it just stays. Okay. Well, we got him anyway, but he could have just waited, and then... There's cannon, so I'm just going to base. Oh, fuck it. Okay, this is again a test. I think I should just base there, and she would come back and then push some of it in. And also I'm missing them anyway, so... And what I should have done as well is checked the gold, because actually it was a good thing to push. So if I was just full of shit, I would have said it was because I know I need Catalyst. As always, okay, it's good to get the rower as quickly as possible to start stacking and getting more stats. But actually jumping to 16 is probably quite good. So if I can get boots or something like that, I'm also fine. Just to delay it. It's a bit of Yankos stack for you. So, super advantageous position. He's doing grubs. I'm going to shove and start to look over. Because I think I can get a chunk on him early on. So I steal one. Okay, I literally chase him over to Kha'Zix and steal one. But Kha'Zix has run round, so... Now I might need an escort back. I have my cleanse if she does hit the charm. But we stole two, so... Really big, obviously. Now there, like, I'm not even trying to hit her. I'm just trying to get the wave because I know she wants to get the wave as well. Oh, saving your biscuits got nerfed, right? Not that I've needed them before, but I was thinking like I shouldn't use them, but it just got nerfed. Just on this patch, it got nerfed. I don't know where she's gone because of my champ. I don't probably want to roam. I could see that coming a mile off. Okay, that I played fairly well. You can see I instantly went quiet. Obviously, they were just tilted at each other though. So even that roam, by the way, I think got me that kill because Lee Sin is mega tilted at Ahri, and Ahri's ulting in, being like, "If you're going to steal my wave, let's at least try and kill him." And Lee Sin's just focused on the wave because he wants to. Because he's annoyed that he lost the grubs. It's all the psychological warfare as well. Okay, so now I'm in a good spot, but also Kha'Zix being lent my kill is also fine. Yeah, I think I go boots and so what I hit. Cooldown or pen? I think probably I want pen. They're really not very tanky people. Squishy support, AP building top laner. So just some pen to just hit one hit on everyone and just kill them. Okay, second part of the E doesn't kill. So I'm actually going to follow this because I think he should ult. I mean, I also kind of think he shouldn't be there when I'm literally telling him exactly what's happening. But okay, well at least I can stop her like pushing the whole wave in. I want to make her use the last stack of this. She does it forward. No, she did it forward. Sometimes they do. Okay. The other good thing about this Victor build is that when I just tank all their shit, I'm still not going to die. You got to be work with what you've got, you know. Got old man hands, build more tanky. Or even use the pink to escape me on the grubs. Okay, well they get stuff on the other side, which is good. I probably should have just gone the other way, but I was thinking that after he stalls with his ult, maybe it's a cleanup angle, and this time I'm putting the pink that way because she's gone twice that side. Okay, so I got chunked. I mean, he's spam pinging help, but I've literally just 1v2 in mid lane, so... This is maybe really bad. Yes, it's really bad. I don't think there's a way out of this, even if I use my summoners. But I'm at least annoy them a bit. Why did he do that? I was so dead. But okay.
Turret plating will fall soon.
Not even sure what I buy here. I'm just gonna buy a blasting, a needle large rod, and then we'll see. But I need to focus more on like farming and stuff like that. A lot more gold myself than we've got so far. So there, I think I should have just spam pinged him off, and the reason I didn't is because I think Lee Sin is tilted from before, so I want to basically make that worse.
An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
So really, it was really bad for me to roam there. Obviously, it's just horrible for him to... I'm literally 1v2 in mid lane, and he's starting dragon is never going to be a good situation, but that's... You got to play what you've been given. So Lee Sin's in mid again. Use the pink ward, that's nice. She shouldn't fight this though. Maybe I should have avoided that actually. Taking red in case I can get any regen from it. Okay, imagine if you... she could just change CC and she just didn't. Okay, so I should have just based. I need to stop doing stuff around our jungler. What do I go for? I think I'll go for Lich Bane this game. I'm not sure if it's the best, but... So now we've gone from a situation where the mid lane was going unbelievably well to now it's going badly, just from twice following around what other people are doing. And when the jungler is really bad, I don't want to do what he's... I don't want to go where he's going. I just want to prioritize what I want in the game. So they're already like angry at each other, obviously. Nice to see. He goes one way, I'm going to take these. Don't know what to do with my pink here. I don't want to fight up there, so if she gets charmed, like, I'm not going to go and try and help.
An enemy has been slain.
So I'm just chilling, basically. I'll go to this side. I can move my pink this way. I'm going to pick this up for some... my cleanse for another 60, which is obviously very good in situations with the Morgana. They don't quite one-shot the wave is always a bit frustrating. They should know that they're getting collapsed on. I'm going to put pink up here. Okay. Yeah, this is not good for us. I'm just getting out. Okay, I'm going to go bot and they'll crash this wave in. I want to stay here just in case anyone greeds, but someone can collect mid after. A little bit cautious of who might come out of that bush. So I'm going to step back. Get my slow, which is very nice. Another 100 gold for my Lich Bane. Lee Sin's showing on mid, so I am gonna put a ward here still, and I'm gonna go forward. Mordekaiser, tank Mordekaiser, okay. I'm gonna go base and get my Lich Bane. I could probably stay another wave, and maybe I should, but I'm a little nervous. Ari's got the Medjais as well, which can be good for us because obviously killer. Big value. Big value.
An enemy is unstoppable. Your team has destroyed a turret. Your turret has been destroyed.
So Ari mid. I shouldn't do this. I should go and help something. They might herald the next one, and I'll be there for the next wave. If not, I just let us take it, I guess. Should have moved straight after I Okay, maybe I'll just walk up. Should have moved straight after I got that wave from bot, for sure. Yeah, so I'm going to get like level 14 with my row, which is not exactly great. I've also slowed down a lot in terms of levels and farming because I just missed some choices of some big waves. I want to just push up and play the wave and then just fog to the other side. Have both sums, so... Not sure I needed to flash that, but I'm doing it anyway. Okay, I've got my upgraded ult now, which is nice. Okay, big. I only remembered too late that it's not too late, but almost too late that it's a AP Malphite, so I actually did flash the ult. They can solo that as well, so I'm gonna just take this. I don't think any of the losses that I've had would have happened if Nova was playing mid instead. And put that back. I just ran then. But gonna get a reset as well, so
Enemy double kill. An ally has been slain.
I'm not sure there's anything they can take though, at least, which is nice. Okay. Get some damage on him, but that's about it. First strike money. Money in the bank. Trying to pick up waves. They're all quite squishy, so I'm going to go Shadow Flame next and then Rabidance. Don't know if any of my builds are the best either, by the way. Don't take those as if they're gospel. Nice. We can play this, it's good. I have cleanse, but no flash. Lee Sin was backing, at least we saw. Okay, so I'm gonna base, I'm gonna buy my item. Oh, I can do that, yeah. I'll put that as a thanks. Yeah. I'll put that as a command, because that also doesn't need to change. I was thinking if I do like match history or anything like that, it's gonna have to be changed as we go. So I still don't have any TP, obviously, which is a potential issue. I'm very strong in the game. If that same fight happens on mid again, I will just kill everyone because I'd have my ult reset. So I want to just dump my ult down early when I think I can get that first kill. Other than that, I think I basically want to play it the same. If I'm not standing next to our other carry, I might not flash the Malphite ult if he's doing it by himself again. But I'm a little bit worried about ult and then chained into someone else with all the mobility. And I don't think I'm good enough to judge whether they can actually follow up or not. So I have to just decide if I'm going to flash it before he does it. No matter what, you know? And that's, again, the front-loading thing. I don't think I could see the Malphite ult think, oh, maybe I can flash this, or should I flash this or not? And then still do it. I'm sure there's people who can. For me, I have to already know. So as the fight starts, I have to know, like, am I flashing this or not? Because they have Ahri, they have Lee Sin, they have so many people who can come and just collapse. I think in the 1v1, I never have to flash it. I think I can just stop him. Sorry, I just kill him. Like, even if I don't think he one-shots me. Maybe he does, actually. Fuck, maybe he does. If I was sensible, I would have built Zhonya's, and then I could just Zhonya's it as well. I'm a bit nervous about him, like, just waiting in a bush somewhere. Yeah, so we have our TPia can go bot lane. Yeah, I'm running down to mid because I'm not going to be able to pressure anything on the other side.
Killing spree.
They're both dead. That's going to be an issue. They do a shit ton of damage to everyone, though. So I'm going to pink in here and see if someone comes like a little bit of a silly way. Have flash as well to play it. Okay, she flashed away from me and got onto Kha'Zix at the same time. Which is a shame. Yeah, shouldn't have tried to help. Same again, but both times I die when I'm trying to help. Really silly. I wasn't aware enough of who was where and who had what up to actually be walking forward to help there, but I still did it. This Ezreal died so much, but does actually a lot of damage somehow. Okay, so now suddenly Ari's got a bunch of kills. It's a shame. Probably I should turn this into a Zhonya's, but I'm going to turn it into a weapon. That's far more fun. And we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Another tough game. Just going to play for the 50-50. Shouldn't ever really be able to get it. Yeah, they don't give it. That's okay. I'm going to go.
Shut down.
If we have a normal team fight, I think it's really good. I think I kill everyone. But I don't think we ever will. So, another cannon. That's going to be the question. If I can push up this next wave in mid. Terrible. Just gets me killed. Waste the flash as well. Yeah, that's the game. Okay, that's a shame. We have to play team fights. So probably we just lose straight away, but if we don't lose here, we have to play in team fights instead. Like, we can't play split because that's what they want. And this is how most like solo queue games I think are lost. Probably like either there's a big chunk obviously that just get lost in the lane phase one way or the other, but then there's a huge amount that get lost by just you do the thing that enemy wants, not what we want. If he doesn't die, maybe we still live. He's just standing still. He literally could walk out of the thing. I've been 3, but they're just going to win, aren't they? Okay, so scaling mid didn't work either. Shame. Okay, so 0-2 from the day. Let's try some jungle games. I think for sure, obviously, there's things we could have done differently. I genuinely think I thought actually that game was in a really good spot, and then suddenly like it just wasn't. It's a bit of a shame. Also didn't do very much damage. This Ezreal was doing so much damage, but they were so far behind. They were like 319, 419 as a bot lane. But he was still doing loads of damage, so I should have been able to use that better. Let's try it like this. In jungle, I can talk a bit more, obviously, about what I'm thinking. Well, actually, I talk. I think there's probably better things to be done than Lich Bane second as well. Unless I can find a better way to use them. Then what else even happened in that game? Like, what else could I have done? I I don't even know where the match is. Oh, there you go. So we brought it back. Like at that point, like it doesn't really matter, right? 22. And then what happened? What went so badly? I don't even know how to see it in this game. Well, this was obviously kind of useless. 500 gold over the whole game. We just got picked off over and over and over again. I went top lane and then they both died in mid, and then Mordekaiser came in and died, and then they got Baron. And then I died after that. Walking forward for the Mord ult. Okay. What can we try here? Oh, Smite is locked in. I used to play a little bit of Shaco. We could do that's fun. S plus tier. Okay, yeah, so I can do Shaco if we have a. I like because I prefer AP even if even when AD is better.
Left unsatisfied.
The other thing I can do is like Diana or something as well. Lise. I think I'll go Shaco. I hope I can use the new skin. So AP obviously much less like early ganks and things like that, and much more about controlling an area and things and letting them come into you. So if enemy is like close range and stuff, it's going to be really, really, really broken. I can also go like Cho'Gath and things like that, of course, too. Soraka. Go Fiddlesticks as well. I don't really know. You can do like half of the like double drain type stuff as well, can't you now? I don't really know how to do that. I could go Morgana and try and Black Shield the Malzahar stuff. I can go Nidalee, but it seems a bit hard on the stream when I'm also not used to it. I think I can just go Shaco. Or I could go Nico. Is Nico jungle like still a thing? Well, I scrolled down a long way of what people are playing in jungle. I didn't see it, so.
How about a magic trick?
Okay, so I normally like the sort of more scaling one for AP personally. Halo, probably AD is just better here. Like we have Kai'Sa for AP, we have Mel for AP. Shall I just do that? Nah, fuck it. I have AD mid laner. It's also a bit more like a little bit less cheesy and a little bit less like go for random kills and stuff like that, and more just like farm up and control areas with boxes. Question is, do I go for Leandri's first, or do I go? Also, I can't do all the little tips and tricks. For Shaco. Oh, patch preview. Buy adjustment, Cho, Senna, Smolder buff. Not sure we need those. So, as with jungling before, Shaco's just like that's so cool. Like just a more extreme version of the same thing. There's a bunch of different options you have, and it's just about picking which one. The one that I do is the same. Is the same that I do all the time, because I think it's just probably might not be true actually, but at least it used to be like the best like greedy one. Like if they just don't interrupt me, then I'm already good. So I would love some cover there, but I'm not going to get it. I'm going to take this, and then I'm going to full clear and use like double smites on these two so I don't actually smite at any point. This was all from what I remember, at least. I think I put one more here. Then I put another one on this. And then I want to kill it while this leashes that. Then jump over with Q. Don't actually need a leash, but... she steals it. It's an absolute tragedy, obviously. And then I'm going to have one more come up while I'm killing this. Obviously want to get as many backstabs as I can. Then the pet jumps over to the other side. Then I take Q so that I can get over the wall, keep it leashed. Then I wait until it's about like 300, I think, and then I put the next box down. Might be too early, I'm not sure. No, okay. Maybe too late. So I clear that. Then I come up towards this side. Again, if you're taking jungling really seriously, you absolutely should be looking at all the lanes and stuff like that. For me, talking and actually clearing properly is enough, and I'm just looking at the map. Because also I'm not really going to change. This is what we spoke about before as well. So especially when I know I'm like, I'm taking second point in W. Just to keep my clear as fast as possible. I'm not changing I'm not disrupting what I want to do and my timer to play on someone else's. If I get to clear super fast, I get to probably even make a play before I take Scuttle, or I just take Scuttle with a smite even. Both of those can work. So it's a good timer for me now to start looking for like a gank or whatever. I can do that like this. Then I actually get to make a play and then go for the build. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here, I'm going to sweep. I'm going to put a box behind for if Sejuani comes. And then I'm going to go. Oh my god. Okay, I probably couldn't have played this worse. I E'd the minion. Then I also stood in a position where we can both get stunned. I'm still just going to take this and just come back. Ledger's bot taking that scuttle. Oh my god. Not gonna die. I didn't do it at the same time. She's just gonna eat it. Fuck's sake. Yeah, I'm gonna put a box here just to annoy the Sedge, and then I'm gonna go back and clear. What do I get? I might just get boots. So again, I'm just going to full clear the whole way. Nothing needs to be changed because I wasted too much time. I can... Okay, she's also late on the start, so who knows what's happening. I think if I just... Okay, there you go. This is the slowest camp for me, so I smite it. I think just full clearing is still fine. I don't think Annie even... Did she flash? But still, like, if we can ever put Annie behind, she should be in a really, really bad spot, obviously, for the game. I get 3 points in W, I think, and then I probably max E. Okay. So if she pushes, okay, I've just got seen. So they know exactly where I am. Instead, I do something probably a little bit weird. Maybe I try and come to mid. Maybe I try and just invade and put a ward down. Maybe I can cross over mid even if he pushes this. Play for this bottom scuttle. There's nothing really to take, so I'm just gonna. I don't care if they see they already saw me, so I'm just gonna run across. Maybe bad. It's always not advantageous. I mean, he also kind of just stole XP, but I wasn't really trying to. I'm going to pretend like I have smite, but I don't for 9 seconds. The fact that he's killing it is really bad. Should have pinged my smite, that's what I should have done. Yeah. Because if we steal that, that's like insanely good, I think. You see if he was super greedy. I'm going to base again because I can get up my item, the burn thing. The other thing with Shaco is that now obviously there's less grubs, and I fucking hate doing grubs on Shaco. Because they just one-shot your boxes, right? So if you're AP, you just die to them. So I'm going to clear towards that side. If we'd have slowed that dragon down a little bit, and I should have spam ping, because if we just slowed that dragon down a little bit and just Akshan wasn't taking it, then we also not only kill her, but get the dragon, and then this whole game is like so impossible for them. I should have put my box down a little bit later, because that way it would kill all the little ones for me. I don't have to wait for them. But if they're going to just like do that objective and then do this next objective, like I'm just going to invade here. And I don't care. So when you can, you want to just leave them and let the box take stuff. But if I just take all her camps, for example, I'm going to try and take all of them. So I'm going to take the wolves first, because they're furthest away. So I'm in the most dangerous position to take these. Then I'll take the blue. The more valuable one on that same level. Okay. And she knows that I'm here as well, so I don't think I can kill her. So I fucked up what I wanted to do because of what she wanted to do and what she did, and then now like I lose both those camps for that. So I say I shouldn't do it, and then I do it anyway. I should just full mute, and yeah, that's what I should have done, and not try to go and help my inting bot laner. My bot laner is trying to tell me what to do, so we're Gucci. So I'm going to base after this, and I'm going to clear top to bot, because then I'm going to get the respawns of my other camps. I don't think I have time to take this one as well. Okay, now I do. He maybe took my blue as well. Yeah, this is what we call terrible. I should say it on the screen. At the moment, my entire solo queue from the last 10 years, it's happened in the last couple of days, it's 3-4. So it's really not, I say this, but I think everyone says this, like it's really not like I'm smurfing and we're just going to climb and be like, oh, it's just really easy. You just do what I do, and then it's impossible for you guys to do it, because I have not played to climb this game in a long time. Her having malignance, I think she can actually kill all of us if she's good. So I can't run top, I think. Just going to try and play farm still. People are going to start getting tilted, I think, if things still start going badly. What prompted me to get into coaching? I did a lot of sport growing up. And and I liked coaching from a long time, like before League of Legends and stuff like that. So I did some qualifications in rugby and football coaching when I was in school as part of my sports science. We had the option to do some of that. And then when I was playing League, I was actually playing in a tournament just for fun with some friends from school. And one of my other friends was in a good team. And so when we were done, I just started messaging him stuff, and he said, "Oh, can you keep doing that?" And then I was like, "Okay, sure." And then he was like, "Oh, can you just come over to where we are and do that with us?" And then I wouldn't have even called it coaching for a long time. Okay, so again, I'm playing these really, really badly. Okay, and I got snared as well. Okay, that's Soraka. I was thinking when the thing runs out, it's actually going to be a really good spot for me, but the Soraka silence meant I couldn't just queue away. Really interesting. Yeah, a lot of coaches who play this game are also like really high elo. And for me, like I just think it's not, there's a quote from Duke, which I really love, which is playing solo queue as a coach, it's not what makes you win, it's what makes you busy. I think that's quite a good way to describe it. Like this does not help my coaching. And even if I got to master or challenge or whatever, it still would not help my coaching as much as doing anything else. And so that's why I literally have not played to climb solo queue in about 10 years. I'll try and put a box here to stop her escape. Very generous of him. Need to work out at what point I can just leave these camps, because obviously the quicker you can leave them, the better. Add to my boxes just to kill them. I think I go the double burn item still, right? The only thing I'm thinking is there's not that many like tanks on their team, and they're all a lot of range, so this is also probably just a bad build. I'm just going to risk invading. Okay, I have smite for this, so I'm going to put it into the bush. I have this thing to jump to if I need to get away. I'm not going to do the thing that I did before, which is to run to someone and try and help them. Went up and looked at your question as she ran in. Okay, I mean, that's really good.
Your turret has been destroyed. An ally has been slain.
Okay, so there's 3 people on this side, and that side is
Down.
thing, which is a shame. But Akshan is doing really well. Also, I take this camp. I'm gonna try and just get some damage on this guy. Okay, and just get one shot. You gonna die? Hopefully, maybe. There you go. Well, I got one, I guess. Apparently, I got one. I think I also might just go Banshees. Maybe not. Maybe I just go. I think I just go Leonis. Okay, so it's still going to be the case that we said at the beginning, right? Like I'm kind of useless in those situations. I'm amazing if people come into me. So I was hoping with the Mel and the Kaiser and then the Tryndamere into Annie, we'd have like push everywhere, and the question would just be like how we advance the game. But I want to make sure that I get to this objective early, if I can, and I start stacking boxes, because it's really hard for them to face check. Even this edge can't really face check.
An ally has been slain.
And as I said at the beginning, I'm going to spend more time looking at the chat than looking at the lanes. You shouldn't do that if you're trying to win solo queue games. Okay, so I've got a 2-level lead in the jungle. Like the question will just be is like, can I actually use it? And I'm not sure. Or I know the answer. I'm doing that because I'm going to just clear this ward actually. Don't super need like to do anything. It's not a massive thing that I'm worried about here. I probably should have actually just got 5 points in my W. So now Trend is taking, like, obviously I've spent a lot of time taking a lot of jungle camps in the last few games, but like he's taking that while he's using the wave for it, which is always a little bit annoying. Not sure what frame lag would have changed about that play, but sure. Okay, he didn't. Ah. I'm so bad. I was trying to W his stun. And I think I kill it quick enough to save the... Actually, maybe not, because the Berserked version of it just kills him. Okay, so now I've not had time to stack up on the dragon, but I'm still going to base and just get this. And then we just try and play for it. Not exactly sure what we should do. Quite hard, I think, in a situation like this. Have to just give up that wave in mid as well. Not ideal. Got level 2 ult, so it's back up in 10 seconds, but our bot lane is just getting absolutely murdered. Okay, wait. I really need to get some W. And the fact that we didn't get that that first dragon is just going to flip this. No, 18 HP. Oh my god, they didn't know I was there and I still didn't steal it. Oh, that's so bad. Okay, so that should have been a free dragon. Just because if they don't know that I'm there, you know? Like I was appearing soon and I was a little bit nervous. Oh, but this Kaiser bot lane is not doing the work that we would want it to do. Okay, so I think that Q over was good. I think I just should steal that. If I steal that camp, then I mean the dragon, then I think we're chilling. I would definitely die for the steal. Obviously it's 50-50, but I feel like when they don't know you're there, you have the advantage. Okay, Atakan is up. Akshan is bot, Atakan is up. Yeah, I think also I really... I think AP is really useless here. I wanted to do it because it's more fun. But when everyone is just inting around you, I think it's... Okay. I was going to say I'm going to leave that for him, but I'm not going to. Teemo support. We played that in our staff game. It was absolutely useless. Okay, so same as it's been, you know, like keep fucking doing that. I'm just getting the wrong ability. Really silly. If I can get control of an area and start stacking boxes everywhere, then it can be really good. So actually I might not even pull this into the box. Okay. But anyway. Oh my god. Oh my god, she's gonna kill me by fucking accident. So bad. So I should just not be near him. That's what I should do. I need to just not be where he is. Basically. Using the movement speed in the bushes. I'm gonna get ulted. I mean, I shouldn't have jumped. Like, she accidentally nearly killed me. Like, because I jumped at her, which I never should do. But also, he needs to let her run in. True. True. Yeah, so the reason that the AP Shaco is completely in pick here is that they have a bunch of squishies and they can stay at range. So it's just really terrible. I think I should go AD for sure. Oh, I should probably just pick something up. It's no fun. I should go AD for sure, and then I can just jump on them and I would gank more as well, so I would be helping more out early. All this situation, like maybe I should just be giving up camps to put boxes around here, because even though it's not a good play, like over 100 games, if I just play normal, I think we lose, so... We still have Tryndamere though, so you never know. It's a you never know kind of game. Their Dragon Soul. It's not like we 100% lose if we get this. But I'm still going to start stacking boxes around it. But I'm very vulnerable to just getting killed by basically anyone on their team. Yep. So is he. I just get Owen every time. Yeah, okay, we can have this. Like, we have 5 people here, guys. It can't 1v1, 2v. We can't get 2v1 when we have everyone there. Like, I probably should actually just... it's also terrible against Balzar. We live and learn. I think I need to get QSS, honestly. But I didn't get any boxes down. Like, I'm just there too late. All those kind of things. So. He's asking to farm, but Mel needs to take 50 CS, so... I guess late game, we're going to have no support and another carry. Game goes long enough. Still think Soraka's better. And also, she's been able to just farm up. I mean, enemy jungler is just taking lanes and is still not ahead, so... At least we have that. She might have won the game and done more for her team, but... I think this is just a fuck it. We try and find out. Oh, she did kill me. I mean, like, this game is just like... There is no help. Please. You said no. Yeah, so if I'd have gone AD, I think there was stuff to do in this game. Obviously, like, we got so far. The pick was not ideal. Just making it more dramatic as I gradually learn about the game. I'll gradually remember how to actually play, I should say. This is mostly just to prove at the end of my placements that I really am not a smurfing. Oh my god. still gonna die, right? Yeah, okay, good. I mean, it's over, but we couldn't get Drake because our bot lane was dead, both the early Drakes. The first one we really should have got. So, like, if we'd have played that better, I should have been spam pinging my smite, I think. What do I take here? Do I just take this? Yeah, I was also pathing top and I fucked up that early gank. If I kill her, maybe the game's different, who knows? Also, one thing that I need to do whenever I play AP Shaker is like the early ganks, it doesn't matter if you're AP or AD, you know, you just hit them. The skin is so cool. I guess the advantage is because they have push everywhere, they will eventually like go into one side, but they're just going to go into the top side and... I think when they have Baron, they're just going to end, but we still can't FF, so... Not sure what I'm even going to do here. Okay, I'm going to die. Oh, come on. I didn't think that would... I didn't think that should have hit me. Also like 20 gold off my... QSS. Huge combo. Huge. Zonya's pause. Oh, huge. Okay, I've got my QSS now, so winnable. Yeah, so like I think I don't know, maybe top lane goes that way anyway. But I think if you get like, it's a lot more swingy than we often give it credit for. I think because like his mental is better if yeah. So the pick was terrible. The early gank was really awful. And then a couple of times I got baited to do stuff that wasn't best for me. And then I also need to beat objectives way sooner and just play them better. But not a great one all round for the old Shaco jungle. But it happens. It's just the early bit. Early bit of getting in... Sorry, got distracted by a message. Oh, I also need to check at some point, maybe after the next game, I'm going to check the puzzles that we have for next time. Actually, I can do them in queue.
Yo, I am ready to...
I'm annoying, of course. I'm not on queue. But it's just using Greenthor, who's our person that we're working with from MOBA Trainer. Okay, so if I have to blind, I'll go like Neferi or something. If I can take later on, I can pick a little bit more based on the comp. Might try the Nico jungle if I have to do AP again. Seems like a fun idea. I don't know if it's actually good. I can obviously go like Maokai and stuff too, but seems mega boring. So I'm gonna quickly go to the toilet and
Unsatisfied.
we'll pick when we get back. Okay, so he's doing AD mid. We'll see, I guess, with top lane. What else could I pick? Pick like a Mumu or Fiddle or Gwen. What did I say? There was something I said that I should go. Oh yeah, Nico. Let's see if this works. Yeah, Lily would be okay, but I just think it's a bit too try hard, really. Witching Nico, cosplayer Nico. Okay, good. This is the kind of mood that we go for. I think I take. I think I just want much, don't I? How long a cooldown? That Alistar mid. In which case I really should have gone. Okay. Okay, Nautilus is good though. We've seen, I know this, Nautilus is broken mid lane. Okay, so I think I'm going to be a little bit vulnerable early to like invades and stuff like that. But I'm hoping Hecarim doesn't really want to try. Then obviously I'm always going to be able to just do like silly things with the Nico and try and run up lanes and stuff like that. If someone bases, for example, I can show a little bit first as them. That's one that works a lot. Obviously, the minion ones actually work a lot of the time, no matter what. And because it's jungle, no one even can call like missing or anything like that. Ah, I actually think that was going to be a good game. I still want to try it. Let me see if anyone is even playing it. Nico build in jungle. 49% win rate. 664 matches from Emerald Plus. Okay. Well, obviously it's AP mid as well. I can just go Bruiser too. The Neferi was quite fun, so I can do Neferi again. We shall see. I think I just don't like playing against Eve. I don't think she's necessarily broken or anything. I just don't like having her in the game. Okay. Trundle in the jungle. In which case something like Neferi can work for sure. Oh fuck, it's banned. Then I goes in. Okay, I think this is a bad matchup. Oh well. Question is, do I try like the one-shot build with Halo Blades? No. Bruiser. Obviously, Zin has like okay ganks, but he also, I'm still just going to play in the same way. Yeah, I should have gone for like Nico or something. I really wanted to go. I was thinking Neferi is perfect because I can just like kite the Trundle around. But then Neferi's banned, so I couldn't think of anything. I just thought Zin is good. Could have gone Udyr or something as well. That would have been quite fun. But I think it's ended up okay. Go Sundered Sky and then see what's cracking after that. They might indeed invade. It's true. Okay. I actually don't know what you even take now. Oh, I could have gone Lee Sin. That's what I should have gone. The Lee Sin mechanics. That's where it's at. So, probably going to full clear because I always want to probably full clear. I'm going to go towards bot lane because in top lane, maybe I can go towards top actually. I'm a little bit nervous about this Trundle because I think actually it beats me up 1v1 very easily. And so I'm not sure if we're better off. Oh, I almost got those. Okay. What I was going to say is I'm not sure if we actually win the top 2v2. I think we don't, so I'm going to start top. Not bad. If we can't win this game, it really is cursed. Did I update my my stream score? 3-5 or 3-6? 3-5, I think.
The warrior spirit is never broken.
So as always, on any bruiser or jungler, like I'm actually just going to prioritize my own timing. Not going to gank because someone pings it unless it's like good for me. And by good for me, I mean either like I've cleared my camps and I'm going that way, or it's got a high enough chance of success that it will be worth my time. That's the thing that most people get wrong. Also, you should be looking at lanes, but what I'm saying, I'm not sure if it's true, is that I'm not because I'm talking to you guys. So if you're not streaming, look at lanes. I'm waiting until they all drop, and then I do that to make sure they all die. A full clear towards bot. Pushing mid. Not like we have loads of setup in bot, but still. Okay. Big. They're going to get this and push in, and then I'm going to be there for the next one. Obviously, you want to make sure if you've got an auto reset, you're actually resetting your auto. And you're kiting your camp to the next thing. Just chilling. We're going to be able to get the scuttle, I'm pretty sure, and then try and make a play on bot lane. Good timing for the wave and all that kind of thing. I put this pink on that side. Definitely should have had sweeper because now I would know if this is ordered. They made that super fucking obvious. Probably just going to base. Even if it wasn't warded, then they would... enemy would know. Okay. So even cancelling my base there, I think, is a silly thing. But I do have just free time. If I beat him 1v1, this is good, but now this might be bad. So I'm going to ward base. Make sure I'm basing when the thing is not on me, so that they don't know for sure. They just think. Couldn't get boots, so this was what looked to me at least like the best thing. So now I have one chance to gank top. But I think it's not good. Maybe it's good. But I knew if I still didn't fucking swap my sweeper. I knew if he had flash or not, that would be good. Fight start is good for me. Good, and mostly I do it because like now I can just go back and clear all my camps still and clear towards bot. I play for the dragon. So if they want to help bot or whatever, like I'm... No, so... Doing my camps.
Executed.
Ironic is that you don't get very much, you don't get loads of gold from early kills, right? So because she had a bunch of kills, she gets shut down, but she probably actually doesn't, because she had 2 kills. Probably actually wasn't getting that much gold from them. Or is that not true? Do shutdowns now only work on... Only work on like... But you don't get 300 gold from an early kill though, right? You don't get the max gold if they're like super early. Okay, I'm gonna still take my other camp. If I see Trundle anywhere, I'm gonna invade. If not, not going to be baited by them. It's good for me, I'm doing it. If it's not, I'm not. I can also just take this. Don't have any camps up, so we're pushing bot, enemy bot bases. We can take this, even though mid is a bit of a dangerous situation.
It shall be done.
If he comes in, I can try and like... We should just... Okay, I mean, she ints, we should kill her. I was going to say we should just take this. The fact that she cleared that pink and didn't realise that that was there because no one's around, so I'm just going to use my third thing on it. Nice. So I'm going to base. I can take top camps and look for grubs as well. Let's go stop me, it's quite annoying. Or I can go... fucking... Wait, okay, wait. No! Let me... Okay. Okay. So he's not on grubs either, so I'm going to take the camps in. Or if she has push, I'm just going to take camps anyway. I don't think we can fight this without... The thing that I can do is I can just try and steal one and then like flash away. That's the thing that I could go for. Okay, he took my red for the bot gank. But considering I think he just absolutely murders me 1v1, we're okay. Ah, terrible. Yeah, this was so stupid. As soon as I didn't have my red, I should have just left it. Terrible. Okay. This is why I've been trying to avoid him the whole time, because he also just insta-murders me.
Victory calls.
That was really, really bad. I could have also warded, but I only had a pink ward. So I wanted to put it in a better position for the ward. Also, what I mean, I know they're on it. Like, I should just leave them to do it. I was kind of hoping that GP had based instead and was being really greedy, but it's just really silly. If GP's based, then I go in and I try and take one and get away. And just denying one is a big deal. But we took Dragon. Game's in a fine spot. There was never a reason to do that.
Truly speak.
Just inting. Basically. So still, I want to play fight slow. Playing fights around bot lane is really good. Playing fights around top lane is probably bad. I think we lose the 2-2. Knock up the little grub. I mean, wolf, so that he's... I'm trapped.
It shall
As we have vision, I am going to clear these things. Normally, as I say, I would go for the thing that's like furthest away and then come back. Not in a 1v1. I don't think I ever win against Rundle. I think it's a little bit of a bad pick.
Slain an enemy. Double kill.
Yeah, I think it's a really bad pick, but we can... It works in the game, right? Like, the game will be okay, but I never win against Trundle. If I ever see Trundle, even if I'm really ahead, I think he can probably still beat me. Here, for example, we've got an extra person. I'm going to try and kite out his ult. Miss my W like a champ. Just trying to threaten here, basically. Just one more charge. Okay. So, I mean, even there, by the way, I think if I don't kite out his ult, I just die. It's kind of wild, considering... I'm going to get back to base and get a clear towards bot side again before Dragon. So, because we don't need to rush, I'm hoping that they will not just
victory calls.
run and die, and instead they'll let me clear and then we can fight it. Because now I'm obviously really strong. But I think even with the Nami, I die if I... if I try and fight him and don't just run away.
Fate had made its choice.
I think I'm just going to let her do it like I don't care.
To triumph.
It's all good. Okay, that's a problem. Because I was sort of hoping that I could clear like this, and that means I can just make sure that they... our bot lane, sorry, can make sure that they don't do Dragon. But now that's less of a chance.
Sound the march.
Okay, looks like it's going to work. Okay, Trundle's top, so it's definitely going to work.
Will soon fall.
That means I can actually take the Dragon first, and then afterwards... Nice, he got out, it's big. I guess I gave him a good ult.
A Demacian does not retreat.
The next evolution in terms of strategy. Don't really know. I think we might go back to a little bit more calm and trying to get support 6 for Herald and for Grubs. But I'm not sure, because if they're not as strong as Herald was, then that's never going to work. So that's the thing I've been talking about with the team. I'm just going to cover her while she does this because I have nothing to do. Then I'm going to recall and head towards the top side. I have red actually, so maybe I can make this gank work. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I got some damage off. I tried to knock Trundle back, but I don't know if that was even a good idea. I probably shouldn't have flashed until I had my E, so I can just insta-do it, and she would actually stay a little bit closer. I go Eclipse second, I think. I just want to do like short trades in each fight, like jump on one person, then back away, jump on one person, and there the problem was I just got really caught out. So I can run towards top side and try and play for Herald, but I still think I just get murdered 1v1, to be quite honest. The other thing I could do is try and do my 2 camps, and then if it's up, then I'll have Smite, and he won't. He's still got 4. He still needs 4 camps. We also have push here, so maybe I just take this opportunity to come and do this. Yeah, if Trundle stays around mid. Question is, if it comes straight after that to this, then we have to just leave, and I die because I don't have flash. Yeah, this is really bad. My Conqueror though. Nice. Okay, so if they'd have been in any way coordinated, that would have been really, really bad. Okay. More developed games like StarCraft 1. What do you mean more developed games? Like the game's been a lot more stable and it's individual, right? So most of what sets apart team competition things is the team stuff. So an individual game will never be a good comparison in terms of like how much you can do individually. Because how you talk to each other, to be honest, is like one of our biggest problems, for example, as Nord, is just how we talk to each other, which you don't need to factor in at all for StarCraft players. So in terms of like min-maxing and stuff, I think League is not really, to be honest, the game for that. I think we will get better at that for sure.
And a spear behind it.
Jungle needs better. What? WOB. Oh, win rate. Okay.
A Demacian does not retreat.
So I need to get focused again because do I just try and just flip this into the tower? I mean, with my ult up, I'm actually okay to like fight this. How do you see that? I dashed forward because there's one little creep in front of me and I knew she would play the charm. I almost KS from Casio again. Yeah, so that play like looks like a play, right? But it's nothing to do with my mechanics. I just knew that she would throw charm and I can stand with it in between me. So I know I win if there's a minion in between us. She's already thrown her Q, so she can't like one-shot it. Remember when Scuttle had like armor?
Only action truly speaks.
Yeah, you break. I was thinking like I literally had that thought of, oh my god, it's good that I kept my third Q so that I can just one shot the Scuttle. Doesn't happen anymore. Hasn't happened for a long time. A base with a lot of gold. It was really stupid though. The whole thing was really stupid.
The warrior spirit is never broken.
Don't think we should rush that.
It shall be done.
An ally has been slain.
But the question is, why are you fighting them both in top lane when we're nowhere near Atakan? So that's the equivalent of like asking someone to do that is I think the best way to think about it is, okay, would I give up like waves to the tower to run to do an objective on the other side of the map? And here, like, for sure not. Oh, I guess they'll go. That W hits, we kill. But now we're not in a good time to do this. But maybe they just let it. Oh my god, fucking stole it. I smite that really terribly. I wanted to take my third Q on that. I mean, I smited that really, really badly. Okay. It was just a 50-50 for no reason. But I also should have smited that better. Just trying to think of what I should even buy next, to be quite honest. Something like Triforce or Strybreak I think is not bad. Sterex is always good, obviously. Death Stance is probably quite good in this game. Maybe I'll go for Death Stance, see how it feels.
Only actions truly speak.
So I was thinking about whether I buy a longsword. I probably should have just bought pinks, but the fact that the boots were like the exact right amount. Oh, Spiritual Sojourn, I could have gone that as well. But no Trundle was around here. Yeah, it's just taking that.
The warrior
30 seconds on the dragon.
never broken.
To be much more careful with the smite. Jump in to tank the thing. Needed to get in the way of the charm, otherwise she gets like 100 to 0'd. I could have just thrown my W, but if I'm faster than her already, there's no reason I can just walk at her.
Enemy has been slain.
Don't trust me. This is like all my tips to just avoid the fact that my mechanics are a bit wacky. Huh? That went miles. Okay, so that's really good.
Marcian does not retreat.
Agreed and try and take the respawn of columns, because why not? That'll give me... No! He took them. I just wanted the fucking... I think my mechanics are okay. I just mean, like, I always am going to be interested in anything that can make my job easier. You know, like anything that can make it so I don't need to like hit that skill shot or something like that. I'm always going to lean towards. I could have gone for him as well, actually, but I didn't know everyone's coming. We're doing the same thing of like thinking because there is an objective up, we have to take it, which is just nonsense. I think we should definitely take red first. Stuff like that. Like this is just really, sure, we can do that if you want, but like it just, it's the thing where people don't really know what to do and they think like, oh, okay, well, it's that stage of the game. And like, I'm not just going to run after the Trundle. Really terrible idea. And only an AD carry would see us go 1 for 3 in a fight, win the game, and be like, oh, just fucking peel me. Like, I'm sorry, man, but I don't think there's like anything we need to do to peel the Trundle. I've one knock up every like 3 hits every 5 seconds or whatever it is. I would have knocked him up once. Farm could come over the wall, yeah. Now I'm going to go this side because I see them all on the other side. So I want to just go in deep on this way. No wait off his ult. Nice, look, he still kills me, by the way. I think even without...
My king commands.
I'm just waiting here if someone comes to defend. Like, I'm going to go and... Okay. Trying to juke back for the barrels. Don't think I even need to ult there. I was worried about GP burst, just like catching me off guard, but full HP, so. Just end or not? All me. Good little pokey. Okay, finally a win on the day. all it took was 3 kills before lane even started. So that's maybe what we need. I'm going to quickly grab a water, and then I will come back and we'll look at the first stage of the puzzles that we're going to do next as a team. Yeah, so be right back. 1 minute. Okay. So, this, let me see if I can find
To
a
transfer over.
pop out player this so that I don't show my whole. That's fine. Fuck it. So this is how I get the puzzles from Thor, who's the guy who makes them. As you guys, if you've been in our scrims, you'll have seen.
To
So here's a few that I've found from the competitive game that I wanted to make a puzzle about.
puzzles.
I think it's just
a
one.
third one I kind of have questions about, and then the scrim one I did not get back to yet. I feel like it's better anyway if you only do a few at a time. So the two that I have done is, first one is the boss situation, where I think there's 2 decision points. The first one is here, which is after we play the recall and then go back to mid. I think there's a decision to be made between either chasing bows or playing this midwave here, or chasing the Rakan rather. And then in my opinion, I would prefer the playing midwave variant, because I feel like it's more reliable, and I don't think like chasing Rakan even gives us that much. But then we can also play it the way we did. I don't think that's horrible either. That's how I put the answers. And then for second question, I think this one's a lot more complicated. This one, yeah, I don't think we ever catch Rakan. I still put it as an option, just in case anyone disagrees. Then I think one good option is to chase Baus and just kill him right now. If we go insta, then I think it's pretty free. Then the other world is the one where we go mid. I think Raptors have always been kind of looking at me in this sequence, because I feel like they're playable, but at the same time, maybe they're just not high value enough, or it's too risky. I don't know. I wanted to at least have it in there though, just in case that feeling is based on something. But I still feel like for now, if we were to go with the mid lane route, then taking over bot again would be the better choice, just so Victor can play the game. Then the other puzzle, I think there's a lot more decision points, and also a lot more like interesting options. I would say I had a lot of trouble figuring out. Oh, also I didn't do this. I'll fix this later. Basically, first one is just Syndra is weaker than Trundle right now. Trundle is stronger, but Syndra's better jump in the core. So question is, do we think Syndra should be with the core because she has the better utility to make picks, or do we think Trundle is more important because he has more wallet? And I'll fix the text. Then second question is about what we're doing in this spot with, like, are we contesting the wave with the Syndra's TP? Are we like giving the space slowly because Cho'Gath is coming and then eventually we have to fully retreat? Or are we just giving the area right now and sending Trundle top? In my opinion, what we did is good, because I think if Syndra TPs, then Cho'Gath just goes back bot and it's kind of doomed. And then,
so these are from LR games.
Yeah, what we did. Wait, I went one goes too far. Yeah, Yeah, so if we TP mid, then we're basically saying that the wave needs to be taken urgently right now, and I don't see a reason why that needs to be the case. And that's what someone would need to provide, in my opinion, if they wanted to claim that this is correct. Then we could send Trundle top right now, but I feel like that's just getting less value from him than staying here and poking them. And then this output is good choice, because I think it's correct play. It's also what they did. And then here, it's about what we're doing with Syndra. Again, I feel like what we did is just good. Like, there's not really much else to do here, in my opinion, other than TP to the fight. Because then, for the other two options, I'm just asking, like, if we're walking to bot, we're saying that there's no play here, which I'm not sure if there's no play here. I think there's something at Herald to begin. And then if we're TPing bot, I'm not really sure what we're TPing for. And other than those two, I don't really see options. Like, TPing top is also just TPing to Herald. So that's the things I can see here. And then lastly, this question is more just for reinforcement, because I recall one thing we had earlier where they didn't go for the gate play, and here they did, and I think it's good, so I wanted to ask that as well. And then,
a good point.
Yeah, we could chase into them. I don't think the fight is ever good, but if someone sees a reason, then they can provide it. Then, yeah, this is pretty unambitious, safe play, so wrong, but at the same time, I think the gate play is fine. And then this output is good choice. So that's the two puzzles that are done. And then I just had my editor guy make the clip for this sequence. And this one I was pretty lost on for quite a while, because I didn't really know what to ask. Like, I see one question here. I'm going to flesh this out later once we agree how exactly this is going to be. But for now, I can only really see this working as a one-issue puzzle, which I wonder if that's a thing that you would want for the team, because I feel like these puzzles live a bit more from the discussion around them, and if there's only one issue, then I don't know if it's that good. But yeah, here we could ask the question of, like, put everyone on Nash, we can put Trundle and Naafiri on Nash, or we can just go Drake. Those are the options, and then that's good and evident question. But after that, like, I don't really know what else we're asking. Like, maybe there's some question to be asked here later in how we play out the fight once, like, we swap over to Drake, and how we play out this whole standoff. But at the same time, I feel like that's already pretty far from the original post question that you wanted the puzzle for. So let me know what you think of this, and like how you want to handle this. Do you think a one issue puzzle is fine, or would you want to ask questions later as well? Or do you want to skip it? I think all of those have some merit. And then also let me know what you think of these two, and then I can ship these two over already if you want.
Okay, so I think those first ones look good. I think the other last one I want to have another look at and a proper think, but I won't do that now on stream. Okay, good. So the I liked the pin. I think it's always nice to play on a bruiser in this kind of elo, where you can both force stuff to happen, but you can also just like run around killing people in the fights too. So I think I'll still play that kind of thing. I would definitely go into Theory there, or I can try Nico and stuff as well. I guess it's fun to try them. Maybe I should have done that in the queue rather than afterwards, but hopefully it's not too boring. I don't know if it's interesting, you guys seeing stuff like that, like seeing how the puzzle gets made. So what happens now, the process that we have, although it's been different a lot, what happens is I do the review. While I'm doing the review, I say, okay, this will be a good situation for a puzzle. We want to ask a question here and here. And then Thor looks at it and finds some stuff that I missed, but also puts out the options and all those kind of things. So that's kind of like the rough the rough idea. Then yeah. Then we send it to the guys in that same way that you've probably, hopefully, seen them do, where they write out their answers as well, which also allows me to see if there's stuff that I definitely want to go over because there's multiple different choices. And then we talk about it as a group. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 different stages to get the puzzles, but they're all quite, from my point of view, it's very achievable, you know, this kind of thing. Okay, so if mid's going to be Talon, I will go for Nico. If not, I'll go for another Bruiser. I played it. I used to play it a bunch, but I don't know if it got nerfed.
A woman's
Well,
left unsatisfied.
played it before, basically. So, if he is going to take the Talon, like I said, with no hands, it's better to go jungle or support. I think jungle probably. I think you actually do need decent mechanics in Soloq queue for support. I think you actually genuinely, legitimately win games in jungle just by going just by doing the right things and going to the right places. Especially if you play someone like Wukong or Xin or Neferi or those kind of champs. You just need to prioritize your own self enough.
Nico is best this
Oh, for
season.
fuck's sake. Well, I think both of us playing something a bit weird is gonna make the comp a little bit weird. What jungle? I don't know. I think early on, I'm probably going to struggle. I would guess. What do you think? I get Q and then I think I just get Q and E and W like that. Can you do the Gragas? Oh yeah, I could. Could do the Gragas. For the Fanatic Legend thing. Yeah, man, that sucks. Yeah, also, yeah, exactly. I think Nidalee support maybe can work in certain situations, but with Jhin, it seems a bit odd. But we do what we do. I think I placed after this game, right? Do I need 10 games to place? Or am I already placed?
This place tastes like milk.
Yeah, I just think it can be OP, but
Try
I think I have to take this, right? I'm starting with Sweeper because I kept forgetting to buy it. But I don't think I want to go bot probably. So I'm just going to full clear. I'm always going to do that. 5 games? Okay, that means I've already placed that.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
I'm gonna, even though we don't have any CC in the bot lane, I am gonna go bot.
30 seconds
Interface.
until minions spawn.
What is it? Was it going to be abilities? Okay, yeah, good. Champion, that's what I was looking for, the champion specific one, so that I can, my middle one is T. Yeah, the thing is that Jhin can't really use it. Obviously the attack speed will give him more AD, but probably not ideal. He just starts ulting and you heal, and then like, you just get way more AD. Broken, actually. I think like with, they're like Jinx, but I think that lane seems like garbage. Even like Kai'Sa and stuff, I would guess, right? Like you heal her if she jumps in, I'm not sure. Or any like peel like Eddie carry, like hyper carries probably. Okay, so I want to try and kite it around, not kiting it around particularly well right now. Obviously, I want to make sure that my Q hits it a bunch. I want them to line up so that I can hit them both. And I think it's just going to take me a little time before I get my clear sorted. As always, you should be looking at lanes, but I'm looking at Twitch chat in between doing stuff. And so I mostly just look at the minimap. I still want to full clear before anything. The thing that I will always tell people, if you want the support to work in competitive, it has to work on one item. And so that's where like Nico support is very different from Nidalee support. Like, I'm not sure what Nidalee offers that other people don't offer better on one item. On more on one item, sure. And in solo queue, sure. But those are the big kind of concerns. You're trying to theory craft a build. Like, Shaco can work, but what do you take? Because you kind of need both, I think, to make Shaco work if you're building AP, right? Both the Black Fire, because otherwise you don't have any mana, you're not in the jungle, and the Liandry's for, in a competitive game especially, the actual damage.
No one underestimate me.
I want to try and take a...
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Ah, fuck, I'm going to have to go to the next wave, aren't I? Well, hopefully I chase them away at least. Finn is here, so if I can steal this quickly, it's good.
You are not sick of me, are you?
Oh my god. Oh my god! That was so bad. Oof, D. Yeah, I'll go for
Nico's Shoma was
this, I think.
huge mess. Had to find it all.
So I've missed my E. Other than that, he just lived on 1 HP, then lived on 1 HP, then lived on 1 HP. Got the scuttle at least. I'm going to run to the top scuttle with these. Then I'm going to probably go for Proto Belt and then just full damage.
No more
Because they're all squishy,
please. Only
I can still catch like a big... about fucking instantly. Or maybe Fioritoki or something. Yeah, he doesn't have the CS for it.
An ally has been slain.
So already... I mean, she kills me. With that ult, she for sure kills me. Talon can kill her though.
survival means
Question is, do I go down mid lane with the wave, next wave? Probably not. I try and make a bot lane thing happen.
if Nico knows you're Shoma, Nico knows you.
Nearly didn't get an assist. She's going to be so tilted. I'm running back again. He has heal. We can try and get something. I mean, I'm not sure why she would just int that, but sure.
Shut down.
We can't do dragon as well, so I'm just going to take my camp and base. We're just waiting for cooldown, so she had no reason to jump in. Like, he's not way. But she's quite angry, so he wants to go for the kills and all that kind of thing. Ah, Mel, that's good. Yeah, I don't know how Nidley just, I guess, got nothing on that, but
Nico does not want to be here when the
might run. If she's there, I'm going to run. Run for the scuttle. At the very least, take scuttle and then camps, and then decide between the two objectives.
Is oyster a good thing? Tastes like grape.
Maybe I shouldn't have smited that actually. I still don't really want to just do this. I would just flip it that they don't come. But what I might do is these couple of camps, and then I think he should be on his bot side, and then after that I can do it, and he'll take dragon, and I'll take this.
Who they really are.
It's okay for me. He's obviously from that early fight, it's like mega strong. Now he's taking them, so.
How can anybody know this? Home is all around.
Yeah, but we actually don't win this because set's still not moved. So I've smite is 600. Yeah, so we really needed okay. I should have just as soon as I see sets just AFK and inting, then we should just not buy that. So for next time. Yeah. Then is too strong. Okay, so I should have just cleared and gone towards bot lane and taken the trade. Shouldn't assume people play well. That's the thing, especially if I'm getting like tired now. Like I'm just gonna default. And like we have pushing bot, sorry, pushing top and pushing mid, and enemies started camp. The grubs is just really hint from him, but it works because we just let him do it. Well, it works better than if I'd have just let him do it, actually. I'm going to try and make a play on bot lane again with my ult. He also might have just taken these. That's play on the next wave. Can I quickly take this? No, come on.
Just minding my own business. Nothing, Nico.
Yeah, they saw it this time. Yeah, I don't think that's a rage quit. I think that's just he DC'd and died. Yeah, there you go. Good. Din is there, so I'm just going to walk into his jungle. I think it's all down though, but I just don't have anything else to do really. And now I'm also going to try and find a play on bot lane. Okay, and then they're literally just leaving. Okay, well, all 4 of those bot laners didn't know that I was there. So we got them at least.
Everyone fears Nico now! Ha ha ha!
I think basically just like on every ult, I want to... I have no problem with KSing that.
Everywhere.
Talon maybe we were okay to have it, but I've seen the set play already, so... Kind of annoying that she pulled my camp, but... Okay, maybe I've lost both my bot camps. I'll go take this instead. Just trying to keep up with the CS. I get a deep ward in as well.
Nico is her own dragon. No more Mr. Nice.
She might have seen me, that Fiora, TPing across.
Nico will try you on for size. Ooh, I love it.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I'm going to take my wolves. I don't think he took those, but he did take Gromp, obviously. What? What is happening? Why did they just walk under tower and... What? What? What?
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your turret has been destroyed.
Small Soma, let's go.
It's not gonna throw you at her. Oh my god, you see that? Okay, weighing on cooldowns. Okay. We'll just go take this dragon now, as it would be really big to get it. Because we're not getting the next one. That was like the only kind of fight that we win, like these crazy going back forward kind of fights. I missed my there though. Okay, so I'm still making sure that I just keep the farm ticking over as stuff happens. If I can get like somehow mega ult, or we just play a bunch of snares, then either of those work. Like against Lulu, I just do like nothing. I'm gonna stay. Not sure what I should build. I know I just want like max burst, like Shadow Flame or Storm Surge, which is even more. Because I think I can proc Storm Surge, which would make me think that probably it should be better for burst. No, don't burst it. I'm literally coming, man. You're just stunning me.
So I have a thing for birds. And birds people.
Okay, there's a fight on this side. Nice. It's about for the little extra boost is always going to be a little bit nice. Yeah, I also think like I can just get full
Nico's not a set for me. She is a strong
like this very soon.
so many good memories.
Wanted to wait and see if someone came, and then I just showed Nidalee there just because I'm probably the least threatening person that I could think of. So the flat pen plus the burst if I actually can proc it. Thinking here. I go this melee minion. Hello? Well, that's fucking shit. Why did that not work? Does anyone know? Just took ages to try and channel. I think we should have just killed that person and then not let me get killed, but who knows? I think we didn't need to both run away from the Fiora, who was like nearly one shot. Between the two lethality users, surely we're going to get kill reduction. That looks like it could be going into it. Mega cheap item, super broken.
Movie application over. Back to work.
I mean, they're just running around with like Xin and... Okay. I want to come in on the next wave. Okay, this time it actually lets me, which is good.
They are precious. If Nico can be everyone, how can Nico be anyone?
Just last in. I mean, shield reduction is better than heal reduction, I think, for us. I have flash now as well, so if I can get a big ult. Proto about flash, all those kind of things.
Mayo Shoma feels strange.
Okay, brilliant, right before the dragon. Teleport away. So now it's 4v5 on the dragon because we just teleported.
Memories, colors, feelings, legends.
Don't really think we should do anything here. Oh, he fucking knocked me up instead. No. I was trying to ult on the back line here, but then Xin knocked me up instead of Talon, and so my ult, it just hits in. I was trying to hit the back three. I mean, this... I think as soon as we got Nidalee after the Nico pick as well, we have to just, like, we have to win lanes. Otherwise, it's going to be very tough. They take that, so I'm just going to just try and farm. I think I need like so many items now before I'm strong. I could have either let Talon die or been a little bit more proactive with trying to make that happen as well. But I did think it was going to work. Like,
with the rolling bow.
he's in his bot. We can try and make a play on Fiora.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Nico will not break your Shoma. I promise. I am normal. Nothing is suspicious.
So it looks a bit silly to just chase her, but we lose nothing. Still get Scuttle as well. I'm just trying to play like not on the lanes so that I can try and get proper flank somewhere. Okay. And then they just walk at us. I'm going to try and play with the wave in top lane and see if I can get anything there. But now I'm just flipping it, right? Like I'm just flipping that by the time... Oh, he actually juked it. I was trying to predict his dash. If I hit that snare, then I just follow up with Is it just an FF angle?
She look like?
Okay. Well,
A summoner has
that was a game. I think if that early fight, if I'd have hit my E, don't know if anything changes. Considering Nidalee was tilted off the face of the earth from the first death they had in bot lane. Okay, I'm going to do one more, and then we'll call it for the day. So, we are now 4-6. Oof, I keep saying we because I'm dragging you guys down with me. Let's just go for another bruiser jungle game. See. I mean, there are definitely plays that I could have made to come back into that game, but I think it's already pretty hard from the beginning. Okay. So I think Nico is a bit hard in the jungle early on. So I got a pentakill and Ambessa.
Thundertalk are finding ways to get the first pick down onto Rookie. But look at one like Hoya's health bars. They can't step up towards Gala, who does have to burn his cleanse.
The
to
Shy?
Red, and the Shy finally finds a window, breaks open the door, and kicks down Thundertalk. A triple kill with the snap of a finger. Satam desperately trying to kite back with this rise, get the root prisms down, but no, it's not enough. Guess what it is? A Shy pent.
I like that they're still trying with the LPL, but like you do miss like a proper broadcast. Okay, so I'm just gonna go like Neferi or Zin or maybe I ban Zin. Boring, isn't it? Zin in every game. What about Mundo? Oof. I can play a Mundo game.
The warrior spirit.
Let's see what they go for first. Or I can play like a Maokai game or something. Or I can play Lee Sin. So many choices. Okay. Needs Kennen. It'll need. I'll probably need a few games of Lee to get the eye in. I could do a Lee game. Like Graves and stuff. The thing is with Mundo is he's much better against tanks and stuff, right? And in solo queue that there's not been a tank in the last like 3 or 4 games. I'm going to Fury as well still. That's a classic. I don't even know at this stage like when each one is good, to be quite honest. So like Volley Bear and stuff. Lux Malphite. Well, Neferi gets to block those things, so let's go for Neferi. Just do the farm build, Project Neferi. Oh, this looks cool. Got to be the hot dog though, doesn't it? Do a yellow hot dog, the white hot dog. Okay. Master Yi. Okay. Mel Madada as well. But no, Lux, Kate, all those kind of people I can get on with ult. If I can dodge the Malphite ult. So in team fights, if I'm ever in a situation where I'm strong enough where I'm getting Malphite ulted, that's the thing that I need to save it for. Other than that, most likely it'll be the snare from Lux or Mel. And for Yi, it'll be when he Qs me. So if we ever meet in the jungle, he Qs me IW, and then I feel like I should win most times after that. He says with confidence. I feel like I maybe possibly should win. I'm not sure. Ba-da-bum, ba-dum-bum. What is this? Emerald. Or I have such good MMR. I don't know how I have good MMR if I do, because we've lost more games than we've won. Lizzie Neferi. Bum, ba-da-bum, 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 bum. Okay. Yeah, jump on at the same time. We can queue against each other. You could just. Then you'll see that really I'm good. I just hide it. I hide it well. There's also, I was going to do like LEC review today as well, but I actually watched all the games yesterday, which they also weren't review. Not that they weren't reviewable. I just don't think you gain much from reviewing games like that. Yeah, I really thought the Vitality game was going to be a bit closer. It's so hard to tell with G2, like what's going on. The thing that I'm so like, I think it's very hard to convince me that swapping those players was a good thing. If there was no like problems internally that we had to. Anyway, let's focus on this for now. So I'm going to do again. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a full clear. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to go to bot lane because top lane I don't think we kill. Bot lane has more opportunities, more people. I feel like kind of glitch around. Don't really want to invade though. Like this invade is not good for me. Oh, Jesus Christ. Like what? What do we do? We can't do anything here, guys. Oh my god, we just make fun of them. Same as always, I'm gonna go just bruisery. No one else gets it. I can get a field reduction, I guess, later. But it's only Lux, so we shall see. I'll have to work out how to flipping pull out dragon at some point or kite these camps properly. So I think when I have the W, I just need to remember to W before I do my Q so I get more AD. As always, if you do have an AoE, it's nice to just do that. I probably should have gone the other side of them, so i.e. towards this way. But in general, like kiting your camps properly and all that kind of thing does actually make a big difference. Because you do it over and over again. Again, I would equate it to like last hitting properly once you're actually there, you know? So there's a lot of... The bigger thing of last hitting isn't actually getting the last hits, it's being there for the last hits. Same thing here. The problem that people have in the jungle is that they too often sacrifice what they should do for themselves to do random things for other people because they whine about it. Now I'm not doing this until I do the camps. Like, I have time after the camps, guys. But I don't have time now. It's just too bad for me to do it now. Okay, that'll shut them up. So we'll see. But there'll be plenty of junglers at this healer who'll be baited in by them pinging, and then they'll just okay, well, they'll run forward and so they could have just waited for me, and then I think we kill. I think the wave's okay though, right? I mean, maybe it's not, but I can't push it fast enough. Rather than just wait for me and then kill. Yeah, they just need to chill out for a little bit. Or I think with Flash and Barrier, she also could have just lived. But there's plenty of times that I would see someone in like this elo, so gold elo or whatever, like skip the camps to go and try and make a play on bot lane because they're low, and then like if it doesn't work, you're just kind of fucked actually. And it might work once and you convince yourself it's good, but then if you do it every time, it works. Yeah, because I mean, imagine if Neferi got both the kills and you lived. Would have been fucking game over for us. Again, I did look briefly top, but to be honest, I already spent time, so... And also I'm not using my W because I'm a bad player. I'm looking mid now because I can also be roughly in the area. But there's actually nothing there, so I'm not going to go. I mean, most stages of the game, I think. Most junglers even. I think it's better to get a kill on the jungler early on. Especially when like I'm using my time to get there. Obviously I got one, so it's fine. But even if it was a question of just who's the gold best on, I'm not sure. And because it wasn't, it was a free kill on someone on Neferi or a trade kill on MF with both summoners gone. But he's her, so they'd love to ping though, those two. Now actually is a good time for Dragon, but it would be, but they died because they're too desperate to kill shit, I guess. So now I'm going to come... Okay. Well, now I don't want to. I was going to come lane, and I actually now don't want to. I'm not 6. He's just going to... Okay, I'm going to miss that so she lives. Don't worry about it. Oh, we got one. I don't even know what that is, but... but... Spent points. I got ult. I can come through mid. Nope.
An ally has been slain.
I have my camp starting to spawn, so I have one quick look bot with that looking mid across the dragon, obviously. That's a genius idea. What do the points do? You get points when you subscribe and you can use them to do stuff on the stream. Because then, for sure, we can... He stole my camp. Maybe he stole all of them. So this is just not worth it. I shouldn't have tried to gank mid. They're just instantly based and gone to top. Okay, he's got no ult, so I think I should beat him, right?
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Okay. Oh, she's still fucking pinging. Like, she just literally has not looked. I thought the Camille was the one pinging. Okay, I'm going to try and cheese this. This might be really terrible, but I actually want to play for these grubs now. I have to smite this and then... Okay. Well, if did you really not notice? Yes. Yeah, I might not do a stream tomorrow morning, by the way. So if you are free for a chat, then we can chat about all the stuff. Don't like the way this game is going. Okay, really don't like that move either. Oh yeah, sure, one sec, let me just quickly... They're pinging that, like, just kill them. Kill them all. Okay, well, we got the dragon. Got a kill and a dragon. I'm going to clear bot to top and try and take the grubs. Again, I'm not going to go straight to grubs because I've spent too much time already just running around on this game. Always shouldn't queue first. Like there, this is a good time for Kennen to do grubs, but it's not a good time for me to do grubs. So like... Okay, he stopped him. Okay, okay. Ye, now! Do it! I main Parm has commanded it. Watch me do it. Get collapse on. He doesn't come. Save my E over the wall because I honestly am nervous about doing this. Okay, now they are coming. I'm going to do this. I don't know if she necessarily needed to take the gold from them, but we're Gucci. Now I'm going to take these last two camps. I actually forgot the sequence of my camps. I want to go towards bot lane, but I think maybe actually I am. Big. Okay, so because I did them in a weird order because of the grubs, like they're always going to be in a little bit of a weird order, which is a little bit annoying. And I think we get the grubs anyway if I don't do them in a weird order. But I can at least clear towards bot, skip that one camp. They'll have to just be sitting there for a while. Then I can either base or make a play on bot side. Nice. So they know I'm here, but I don't think it matters. I don't think we can do stuff here, but I feel like I'm quite safe. Take this camp. Now I can come kill him. Okay, I mean, sure. Sure. Be super greedy and try and steal the red as well. He's top, so it's not even super greedy. So I'd rather steal these. Steal these back and, I mean, even if Drake was up, like I'd rather steal these back and play Drake again. Rather than... Okay. I'm just going to base. I'm not even going to take Scuttle so that I can clear bot to top again. This is warded. I need to be ready with W. Should have got pink as well. 5. Seems like the bruiser junglers are where it's at for me and Soloq. Really good spot in terms of CS, which is nice. Not going to do the dragon until I want to. I'm still going to take these 2 camps. Then I'm going to take the Scuttle. Then I'm going to take the dragon. Then I'm going to look for something. So still just like, okay, yeah, the game is probably, in a very good spot. But I'm not going to change my... Looking to see if I can just one-shot Mel on the side lane, maybe. Steps up for the next wave. If not, I'm just going to take this camp again. Yeah, she knew. Fucking... Let's see if I can kill this. Yeah, I can't. How do I get out of this? I need to dodge the snare, obviously. Like that. That's how I get out of it. Gonna jump over and just keep farming. Just keep farming.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Maybe I should go Black Cleaver second, but I don't like doing Black Cleaver that much when there's like Camille is not. I just want to play for me basically. I'm trying to find a way to say. Actually, I'm gonna go bot and clear towards top and then take Herald. Because why not? Okay, now I'm gonna go top and clear towards bot, and we try and play for Atkan, and I waste some time. Come on, doggies. Little hot dogs. Okay, I think actually doing this is hard. But we can at least control it and threaten it, and they feel like nervous. Nice and balanced champion. Nice. Now we do this. We take that on the way out. And then because I can dodge like key abilities from the AP people, I mean maybe best answer is maybe sprint. Doesn't really matter now, I'm so strong. Any bruisery type item will be good. If I want to do this, I'm probably... Okay, there you go. Right, so... Did we claw back? No, we didn't even claw back to neutral. Not even neutral. And that was with... 5-6. Yeah, okay. Three quick dubs at the end or something? No, 2. Okay, I was gold 1. I'm not even gold 1 anymore. So gold 2. I was gold 3. Yeah, so that was a day. 1, 2, 3, 4 losses and 2 wins. Okay, it's going to be more challenging than I thought to at least get to like Emerald Diamond kind of level. But that's good. So I'm going to play more bruises probably in the jungle. We'll still just keep doing the same thing. But I can also actually, I'll play some different roles as well. I think there's some other things to be talked about and discussed and all that kind of stuff. So, as I said, I'm not going to be doing a variety stream, I think, tomorrow in the morning. So I'm just going to be doing scrims at 13:45. We'll do 4 or 5 games fearless. I don't know if Freddie's going to be streaming, but everyone else will be. And yeah, other than that, I will see you tomorrow. So thanks everyone for watching.